all of you. I welcome you all in today's e-lecture where we are going to discuss one of the very important chemical cycle, nitrogen cycle. After going through this lecture, you shall be able to know about various processes involved in nitrogen cycle, and also you also will be able to understand the importance of nitrogen cycle for us. Nitrogen is an essential element of amino acids, which are the building blocks. Nitrogen is required also for the formation of DNA and RNA. Thus, N2 nitrogen is an important constituent of all the biomolecules. Let us have a look at the nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle is a biogeochemical process which transforms the inert nitrogen present in the atmosphere to a more usable form for living organisms. Here, nitrogen is converted into many forms, consecutively passing from the atmosphere to the soil, to organisms, and back into the atmosphere. This is the equilibrium between inorganic nitrogen gas and organic nitrogen in soil. Organic nitrogen can be present in many forms such as ammonium, nitrite, nitrate, nitrogen oxides, etc. Nitrogen cycle involves transformation of nitrogen from one form to another through various processes like nitrogen fixation, assimilation, ammonification, then nitrification, and finally denitrification. These biological and physical processes are mostly carried out by microbes which either derive energy from the process or require nitrogen in a particular form for their growth. As we all know that our Earth atmosphere contains 72% of nitrogen. But nitrogen is chemically inert because of very high bond energy. So it is not suitable for biological use and needs to be fixed in more usable form before plants or animals can take it up. These are three ways by which nitrogen fixation can take place: industrial nitrogen fixation, biological nitrogen fixation, and atmospheric nitrogen fixation. Let's go and understand these one by one. So this is the industrial nitrogen fixation. This occurs by Haber's process. In this process, nitrogen and hydrogen in 1:3 ratio in presence of catalyst of and high temperature and pressure gives NH3. This converted NH3 is further used as fertilizer such as urea and ammonium nitrate. Now this is biological nitrogen fixation. This fixation is done by microbes in the soil which convert nitrogen oxides to nitrite and nitrate. Nitrifying bacteria rhizobium is present in the roots of leguminous plants. This convert molecular nitrogen into ammonia. In aquatic system, the process is done by blue-green algae, and this ammonia is further consumed to form amino acids, ultimately into proteins. Now, let us understand atmospheric nitrogen fixation. It occurs when lightning strikes and converts molecular nitrogen and oxygen into nitrogen oxides. These are then washed down to the soil by rainfall and converted into nitrate. So this is complete nitrogen cycle where atmospheric nitrogen is fixed by three processes as we just learned. It's by industrial nitrogen fixation, it is converted into ammonia. By biological nitrogen fixation by rhizobium or blue-green algae, this is converted into proteins. And by atmospheric nitrogen fixation, this is converted into nitrate. Now, through assimilation, this is the assimilation process by which nitrate is converted into proteins, and plants can absorb ammonium, nitrate, nitrite from the soil through their roots, and the absorbed nitrate is converted into amino acids and further into protein. So the conversion of nitrate into proteins is known as assimilation process. This enters further into animals through the food chain and food web, where primary consumers eat those plants. When plants and animals die, nitrogen present in organic matter is released back into the soil. The decomposers present in soil convert organic nitrogen back into NH3. This is ammonification. This process where organic nitrogen is converted into ammonia is known as ammonification, and this ammonia can be further used for other processes. Now we learn about nitrification process. So this is a nitrification process where nitrifying bacteria Nitrosomonas convert ammonia into nitrites, and later produced nitrites are converted into nitrates by the help of Nitrobacter bacteria. This conversion is very important as ammonia is toxic to the plants. Due to high solubility of nitrates, they percolate into groundwater, and presence of high concentration of nitrate in drinking water can lead to blue baby syndrome, that is lowering of blood oxygen in infants. High concentration of nitrate also causes eutrophication, which is harmful for aquatic life. So, through denitrification, this is a process denitrification where nitrate are converted back into nitrogen under anaerobic condition by the bacteria Pseudomonas. This is the last step of nitrogen cycle, and nitrogen is released back into the atmosphere. Now, various importance of nitrogen cycle. It helps plants to synthesize chlorophyll from the nitrogen compounds. It helps in converting inert nitrogen gas into a usable form for the plants through the biochemical processes. In the process of ammonification, the bacteria helps in decomposing the animal and plant matter, which indirectly helps to clean up the environment. Nitrates and nitrites are released into the soil, which helps in enriching the soil with necessary nutrients required for cultivation. Nitrogen is an integral component of cell, and it forms many crucial compounds and important biomolecules. I hope you enjoyed this lecture. Happy learning.